Hey guys, it's AG with nursingforall.com, and today I've got a little motivational message for you. And the truth is that this one is geared to everybody, but it's also going to really focus on students who are considering going back to school. So graduate nursing students. Okay, so I kind of have to set you up. I kind of have to give you the backstory to where this message is kind of coming from, because this is really stemmed in something that I just experienced, like real life experience. And Dr. Story, if you are watching this, I'm going to have to give you all the credit for this video, all the credit for this message, because it is something you said to me when we were talking that really stuck in my mind and kind of gave me the vision for this message. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Story, for this video. Okay, guys, so what happened was, first of all, my life is very busy and my life is nuts. And so when people ask me all the time, yo, AG, what are you doing now? I'm like, first thing I always say is my life is nuts. But it's nuts in a good way. And the way I kind of, tell people that is that if you would have asked me a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, what would I think I would be doing in nursing, I would definitely have not said just about any of the things that I'm actually doing. So all of these things that I'm doing are not really things that I ever thought I would be doing. Okay, so just to kind of give you an example, I am the director of nurses, or the director of nursing in a practical nursing program here where I live at a local college. And that is a full-time job, and it's something I just started doing in January, and I was nervous about doing it, but I'm loving it, and I'm excited about all the things that I'm learning. I'm excited about the direction everything's going, so it's definitely a good thing. Okay, but that's a full-time job. Well, then on top of that, I also work for an NCLEX review company, and I travel all over the United States and in Canada teaching nursing students how to pass their licensure exam. So yeah, so like that's really, really busy because I'm traveling a lot and doing that part-time. Okay, and I'm an instructor and instructor trainer for them, and so things with that can get really, really crazy busy as well. Well, then also I blog. I'm a part-time blogger. I have my own blog, which of course you already know. I also dabble with things like being a merchandiser for a jewelry company. I also and I do some like affiliate marketing through my blog with other companies, and then on top of all of that craziness, I'm a mom and a wife and a daughter and a niece and so many other family roles, and so like a lot of things. And then you got things like hobbies that doesn't really have anything to do with anybody else, and things that you just do for yourself. So you can imagine that can get pretty busy. And a lot of the times you kind of wonder, where'd the day go? Because like there's not enough time in the day. And so the truth is that at this point in my life, even though a lot of these things are new and they take up a lot of my time, I'm happy and I'm not tired and I'm not exhausted, and I'm energized actually by all these things that I'm doing. They give me, even though I'm expending a lot of my energy, they give me energy, and I feel wonderful at the end of every day and at the beginning of every day. I'm just like, what's going to happen now? Like, what are we going to do? And so here's the thing, is that just earlier this week, I was invited to the dedication and ribbon cutting ceremony for the brand new building for the College of Nursing at the University of Southern Mississippi. And it was wonderful. It was absolutely beautiful. I was so glad to just be in the presence of a lot of people who made that dream and vision an actual reality, and it was just wonderful. And the building is absolutely gorgeous. And so while I was there, I run into Dr. Story, and we get to talking about me continuing my education yet again, terminal degree. Okay, so PhD, and I've already kind of had this talk with some people, and I know that if I'm going to continue in education, that it's definitely something that I should do. And I know that I'm going to continue in nursing education. So this is really something that I need to do. And so she's giving me the talk, she's giving me the mama talk and the nurse mentor talk about why I need to do this. And so she really was just asking me, okay, Ashley, what questions do you have? And the number one thing I keep thinking in my mind is that of all these things that I've got going on in my life, and I should be probably pulling my hair out, but I'm not. And I don't want to be, is that I'm so afraid that the next thing I add to my plate is just going to make it topple over. I'm going to tip the scales and I'm just going to be nuts. Okay, I'm really going to be nuts. Not my life is going to be nuts, but I'm going to be nuts. And y'all, I don't want to be nuts because I feel wonderful right now. And she said this, and I've heard this before, but sometimes you just have to be in it to really feel it, to make it make sense in your mind, is that she said, Ashley, we make the time for the things that we want. We make the time for the things that are important. And I was like, you got me. That's totally true. Is that we might have to rein in some of the things that you're doing, but you don't have to quit doing it all. You can do it all. You just can't do it maybe as much as you've been doing. So you might have to rein in some of those things. And I was like, that makes perfect sense. You don't have to give up parts of yourself to accommodate other things. You just might literally have to change the way you're doing it. So I was totally excited about that, is that there's lots of things that you can do. You just make the time for it by lessening the time you spend doing other things. And so, of course, that doesn't include your family. You can't do that with your family, and that was something else she said. And I was like, absolutely, that makes sense, is that you spend the time with your family. You give them a lot of yourself. But maybe you cut back on some of the other things that you're doing. And so I was like, that's doable. I can do that. And then I thought about all the things that I do that aren't really so productive. I spend way too much time on my cell phone and way too much time on social media. And I spend some of that time doing things that are productive, but the majority of the time, it's not productive. So what if I cut out a lot of my social media time that is not productive? How much more time could that be spent toward, going for my PhD? And that's exactly one place that I know that I can cut out some time. All this extra that we do, at the end of the day, how much does it actually count toward something worthwhile? How many lives did we change doing this? If it's not really going to fix anything, or if it's not really going to grow you or grow somebody else, let's cut it out. Okay, let it go. And so I really am excited now about that possibility. So guys, you can do just about anything you want, but you really need to check yourself as far as how much time are you spending doing things that really aren't productive. And so this video is out there, is really dedicated to anybody who's got something that they're considering doing but maybe don't feel like they have the time to do it, is that you do. You just got to cut out some time somewhere else. And so you can do absolutely anything, you want to do without necessarily giving up too much of yourself. And so, guys, you can do it. And so I hope you find this video motivational. I hope that maybe you feel inspired to go after something that maybe you didn't think you had the time to do. Everyone should have a mentor, okay? Absolutely, because I would not feel inspired to do some of the things that I'm doing without the people in my life that I feel are mentoring me. And so thank you, Dr. Story, for being one of those people. I really appreciate you for that. And you can do it absolutely anything you want. So guys, hit me up. I want to know what you think. You can email me at ag@nursingforall.com. You can leave comments right down here at the bottom of the blog. And so just let me know. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Peace out, players.